Please do not make this mistake when you're writing your Employment Tribunal claim form. This is coming directly from an Employment Tribunal judge that I have spoken to who said this is the #1 problem that he sees when he reads ET1s. The mistake is listing what happened and not listing what claims you actually have. So what do I mean by that? So often when you see an ET1 form, the section 8.2 says, please list your particulars of claim. And often people put in there just what happened. So these were the bad things that happened. Sometimes they put it in a nice, tidy, chronological order, but that's not actually what the tribunal is asking for. We have seen actually where when people only do that, they technically could have won their cases, but they lose because they're not clear about the claims that are in there. So what do I mean by the claims? Well, let's say, for example, that you were dismissed and you think that it was unfair. Then that is an unfair dismissal claim. Now, unfair dismissal claims have to follow a few steps. They have to be for an unfair reason or through an unfair process, and you have to have been there for over 2 years. There's a few things that you need to lay out. And that's what I mean when I say the claim. You need to say unfair dismissal and then list the things that happened. Or let's take discrimination, for example. There's 6 different types of discrimination. So simply just writing discrimination isn't what the judge wants to see. That won't pass, and either the respondent, your employer, will apply to strike out your whole case because they'll say you're not being clear enough in your claim, or you'll spend a ton of time at the early stages going back and forth with the judge and the employer trying to figure out exactly what your claim is. And you're lucky if they'll let you do that. So it's not discrimination, it's, for example, direct discrimination on the basis of disability or failure to make reasonable adjustments for a disability. And then the legislation is there, and then for each type of discrimination, any of these claims, there's specific information that you need to give. This is called particularizing your claim. So not just listing what happened, but why it broke the law and what law it specifically broke. Now, you don't have to have a lawyer to do this for you. You can do this yourself. The Evala ET1 template will guide you through going from something like, I was discriminated against, all the way through to the specific legislation and the specific type of claim with the specific incidents attached to it.